Hello, everybody, and welcome back. And it's a sad day that it's the end of the era. In that era, you're wondering, is the Sam and Kristie June visit era?
Oh, that's very specific.
Very specific. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about a couple interviews that Kristie has done recently. And we're going to talk about some recent iconic moments that no one will ever forget, especially Megan Rapinoe will never forget. That they have put out there. They posted their Instagram, so we're going to talk about that. Timestamps down below, and we're going to get right into it because today is a sad day for Sam and Kristie because Sam posted on her Instagram that she is officially going back to Perth after 2 years of not being at her home.
Wow.
And I'm thinking that's the longest stretch she's ever not been to Perth. I know she was in Australia, but I guess she just hasn't made it back to Perth. And so today will be that day where she and Kristie are separated once again.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I mean, her going to Perth.
So they've had a lot of moments in the last couple weeks. And I guess we'll start present day and go a little bit backward, but there's not going to really be a timeline necessarily. We'll just kind of go over these. But she posted that today she was going back to Perth. And then Kristie posted this one day ago. She said,
"The countdown to see you again can start when I stop emotionally eating Cocoa Puffs soon."
That's cute. If you don't emotionally eat over your love, you're really in love.
Right. Especially those Cocoa Puffs.
And then Sam says, so much to look forward to this year, my love. So much to look forward to. I mean, could that mean an engagement?
I just think it means they have a lot of plans to see each other.
Yeah, probably.
And a lot of time they're going to spend with each other.
I'm jumping the gun a little bit.
You always do.
Oh, and then Sammy Bananas posted, she goes, "I love you guys." So what we're going to do, we're going to go through some of the pictures that they have posted recently. Last time we talked about Sam and Kristie, the question was, Sam was back in town. Remember, she was in New York, went to Spain, went to New York, went to Rhode Island, went back to New York.
Oh my gosh, traveling woman.
Exactly. The question was she going to be at the game last Saturday for the game against Washington Spirit? And drum roll.
She was.
So she was there, and so was Steph McCaffrey and Steph's girlfriend, Erin. They posted some cute pictures. Here's a picture of Sam. Erin posted.
Oh, daddy shorts?
Yeah, the dedication. And then...
about to crawl over those.
The seats, yeah. And then they post a picture of Erin, Steph, and then Sam right there.
That picture gives me full-on 2000 vibes.
Yes.
2000s vibes.
Or like Blossom 2000s. Vibes.
Yes.
From the 90s. And there was a couple cute pictures of Sam at the end of the game going down on the field with Kristie. Power couple. Gotham won that game. That was an exciting game. Washington Spirit was not full power. It was really nice to see Gotham win. I'm sure Sam loves seeing her girl play. You know what I mean? Nothing's better than seeing your girl play and also winning, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And then they posted this cute picture after the game.
Ooh, they're in a movie theater? It looks very dark.
Is it a movie theater or a restaurant or something?
No, it just from this angle looks like, give me movie theater vibes.
Yes, it does. It does. And so the next day, I'm not quite sure if these were the next day, but here we go. Here is, Kristie posted this and it says, "Good morning." And Sam is just chilling.
Ooh, rooftop living?
Yes, look at how nice that is. So if we see here, Kristie was hanging out again with...
Yeah, that's the crew.
Exactly. Then they posted these pictures, LaCroix in hand. They're famously loving LaCroix, the Mewises and the Kerrs.
I can't stand LaCroix.
Yeah, I like them, but then some saucy action started happening. Some spicy action started happening. We get this story from Sam, and it says Sunday's best. And it looks like they're at a restaurant. There looks like somewhere. Looks like she's drinking a good-looking beverage. Everyone ready for this?
No.
Because I'm sure everyone has seen this, but it was a bit of a photo shoot. PG-13 photo shoot.
Yes.
And it was iconic. I mean, so they start off right off the bat. I mean, this isn't even shocking anymore because this is their normal selves at this point. And
they're expected.
They're just having fun. I mean, we'll go through the pictures, but this first picture everyone's looking at, iconic. And my favorite comment is Pino's comment. She posted in there. She posted,
"The amount of open mouthness between y'all is inspiring."
That was my favorite comment.
Yeah, that's good.
Caption does say no photos at the Soho House, they said. So the Soho House is like a members only exclusive group of restaurants, clubs that you have to be a member to go to, and it has like a lot of rules. But this is, guys, my only question. Were they actually at the Soho House when they did this, and it was kind of like a, ooh, I'm gonna show you kind of thing, like, look, we're gonna do it anyway kind of thing? Or were they at somewhere else and then they were just talking about when they were at the Soho House? So I guess that part, I think they might be. I looked up pictures of the Soho House in where they are in Brooklyn, and it looks like the same place. And then just super cute pictures.
Love it.
Super cute. I mean, it's a little photo dump. I love it.
Yeah, they're very photogenic.
And then cute picture there. Love that. And this is my favorite picture because they're having a moment right there.
They really are.
And that.
Oh, yeah, that gentleman in the back.
He was appreciating their love.
I guess.
That was so funny. The guy in the back was my favorite. But, I mean, they're out there. They're having fun. So a lot of people in the comments. So that was the photo shoot of all photo shoots. And then just some more pictures. And then some more pictures of Kristie. And then post pictures as AF1 and margaritas, nothing better. They're giving us the content now, but also I'm sure they have a lot of content they're going to release slowly because they're going to be apart from now on.
That's true.
And then there's a cute picture of Sam eating, it looks like ice cream or frozen yogurt. It looks like they went to a frozen yogurt shop. And she's just enjoying. Sam grilling on top of, it looks like probably Kristie's building.
That's such a vibe.
It looks very cold there, which is too funny because it's so hot everywhere that it looks funny that it kind of looks cold there.
I doubt it's actually cold.
Oh yeah, she's just hoodie gang. Cute picture. Last day with the girlies. So this is from Sam's Instagram, and then it's Kristie, and that's Steph's dog. So cute. That dog is quite a looker.
Yeah.
They're
really letting us know.
I know, right? Yeah, they're being very transparent with when they're leaving. Then that's a super cute picture.
Ooh.
Okay, and they were posting some more. And I don't know if you saw this, Sara, but this is Kristie. She's ordering a Chipotle bowl.
To Sam Kerr.
Sam? Okay, Sam. All right. Right? Chicken tacos?
Yes, can you please add 3 salad dressings? No, Sam. To Sam Kerr.
Sam? Okay, Sam. All right. Right? Chicken tacos?
Yes, can you please add 3 salad dressings?
Because apparently Sam Crow's obsessed with the Chipotle salad dressings.
Oh, I didn't know they had those.
Either did I. Why did I not know that they had salad dressing? And it's funny too because U.S. Women's National Team just came out with the number 1 Mexican restaurant is U.S. Women's is Chipotle.
Mexican, that's funny. As a Mexican, I'm allowed to laugh at that.
Yeah, it's not the most Mexican. I would say like Mexican American food.
I've only eaten, I don't know about anything about Chipotle. People are obsessed with Chipotle. I've eaten there one time.
I think it's overrated, but I think it's good.
One time in my life.
I think it's overrated, but I do think it's good. And so here's just a cute picture. That was Sam Kerr. Sam Kerr was there for a couple weeks on WAG duty. She was there wagging it up.
Wagging the tail.
Being so supportive of Kristie. We're going to go over these 2 quick interviews, the parts that are significant. But, Kristie in the last couple of weeks did a couple interviews. And kind of Sam came up, or, being in love came up. We're going to kind of read through that. We'll kind of chat about it. I will say, Sam Kerr was on an episode of Snacks with Lynn and Sammy Bananas, Sam Mewis. Sara and I watched like half of it. So we haven't finished it yet. So once we finish it, we will talk about it then.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll first talk about this one interview she did with the boardroom. And so they are interviewing her. Kristie Mewis reaches for the stars. And so it's all about her and kind of the Olympics and just about her, really. And then they do talk about pride, kind of what it means for her. So I'll link these articles down below. Okay, and so it is Pride Month. Kristie's one of the most high-profile LGBT relationships in all of sports. So they asked her about it. They said, does Pride Month hit differently for you this year?
She says, yeah, I think it does, but I think it's impacting everyone in a different way. I think just using your platform is so important right now. It's super important. It's impacted my life a lot, and I love supporting it. I love. I love seeing everyone happy. It's definitely a really, really cool month, but we don't just want it to be a cool month. We want it to be so impactful throughout the year and the rest of time. So I think it's really important that we just keep supporting it and we just keep having our voices heard. It's been really, really impactful in my life, and I'm trying to impact as much as I possibly can with everything else too. With everyone else too.
Yeah, so it just goes to show how much it means to her just to be wanting it to be impactful. And I wouldn't talked about this, but this is such a cute picture. This was kind of her pride dress for Pride Night at Gotham. Like everyone was calling her like a Tinkerbell, like a Pride Tinkerbell. I think that's adorable. Like I love that dress. I think it's adorable.
It suits her.
It does. Then they ask more about Sam, and they ask, the interviewer says, I will never experience it in my lifetime, so I need to ask somebody who is experiencing it. Does being in a high profile relationship feel weird? And then she says,
sometimes it's weird, but I think we've also chosen to share it with everyone. Occasionally it's weird, but we wouldn't have to put it out to the world if we didn't want to show it. It's good things and bad things.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like of it, the bad parts of it. It's hard, if you break up, if there's a problem, that's definitely hard. Right. Or so many people having opinions or questions or opinions, and that can be hard.
Why was it important to you to put it out there? Neither of us wanted to hide that we were in love with each other. It's something so special. Hopefully, we change one or two lives, one or two people, in the way that they feel about themselves, and they can kind of look up to us and see that we're okay with the way that we are. We love who we love. If we can impact other people in that way, that's really special. I don't think that hiding your personal life is necessarily a bad thing. We're just choosing to be authentic and just be ourselves. I don't think we want to hide anything, so we're happy with sharing it.
Yeah, and I think, I think we need both kind of people in the world. I think we need, people who want to be, the type of people who want to be more private, totally respect them. And the people who want to be more out there, respect them, Yeah. That gives a little insight to what, the way Kristie and Sam kind of see the relationship. They just want to be out there. They want to do their thing.
Yeah, because I'm always thinking, like, what's going on in their minds when they're posting these things,
Right. Because I think, and they probably do get criticism about being too out there, being too, what's the word, attention seeking or whatever.
People criticize anything
and that's the thing, no matter what. And I love the part where they just talk about being, role models and even impacting one person. They want to show that they love each other, and if it helps someone else be more proud of who they love, impacting even just one other person. So I think they have a really good perspective on that. Love that.
Just do you.
Exactly.
Boo.
So it kind of gives an insight that they just want to be, and they, and like Kristie said, she loves being in love. So I think that's really sweet. She loves just being in love. So she did one other interview here. And someone actually told me that another interview from Kristie is coming out this week. So I'll look out for that. But this one is from The Spun. And same kind of thing. They just talk about her being on the U.S. national team, going to the Olympics, also Gotham. But they talk about Sam a little more. And they talk about her decision to be really open in this relationship, or what it's like to be in this relationship. And so they talk about the Olympic moment with Sam Kerr. We're gonna read what they say and then Kristie's response.
At the Olympics in Tokyo last summer, you and your girlfriend Sam Kerr had a touching on-field moment after the U.S. women's national team beat Australia. At the time, you guys had not publicly confirmed you were dating. So what was it like seeing the reaction to that from the people who thought it was just great sportsmanship? It's not like we cared, but I just think that we didn't really know that there were any cameras on the field after the game. They kind of caught us in like a really cute, candid moment that I think was seen everywhere. That picture is really cute. I love it so much.
Those pictures kind of broke the internet in a lot of ways, and that way, there was rumblings that they were together. We had our videos and whatnot, and that just confirmed it. And they were just saying, we're at the Olympics, the biggest stage in the world, and they said, we're gonna go for it.
But that's why I think that to think that they didn't think there were going to be any cameras there.
Oh yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah,
the biggest event like ever. There's definitely cameras.
Right, and then actually I didn't even see this, but she goes on to say,
I think it was just cute. It was a difficult moment because Sam had to lose that game, and I think she more than anyone deserved to get a medal because she's such an amazing player. It It was a really cute moment. We'll have that picture forever. It was a really special moment that we shared with each other.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those pictures that they'll have on their mantle when they, in 30
Probably
years.
They probably have it framed.
Yes, they should. They should. It's such a cute picture. So iconic. And then this is kind of where she said something really super cute. We're going to read this and then we're going to talk about it because I thought this was a really cute thing she said.
What was it like maintaining a long-distance relationship while you were both playing professionally? It's hard. We live on different continents and we live in different time zones. It's definitely really difficult, but I think it's just something that we're both very committed to. We thought long and hard before we got into something like this. I would rather have her than not have her. She's just such an important person in my life, and I don't know what I'd do without her. It's obviously still hard, but we make it work, and I think it's so worth it.
How cute is that?
Yeah.
I'd rather have her than not have her. And we thought long and hard about this before going into it because it almost came out of nowhere in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But for them to say we thought long and hard about what this meant, what we really wanted, and for her to say now, I'd rather have her than not have her. I think that's like the sweetest thing ever.
Yeah, I love it.
When you find that person you're truly in love with.
They could be 3 planets away.
Yeah.
And you'll still be searching for them.
Yeah, and it seems like they're making it work. So I thought those things were super cute. And they're making it work with, spending time together, figuring it out. Mm-hmm. And so it's super cute. What did everyone think? What did everyone think of those moments? I mean, what that photo shoot at, I think, probably the SOHO house. And Sam goes back to Perth, obviously, U.S. Women's National Team. Team has games at the end of June. Well, hopefully Kristie will be included in that roster. Also, Sam has some games for Australia coming up. So hopefully when they get back together, there'll be more moments. What did everyone think? Questions, comments down below. And we'll be back. Like I said last video, there's a lot going on. So every single day, there's going to be a little something different. Talk to everyone later. Have a great night. Bye.